Hello everyone, just another quick update. As you can see, it's not finished yet, but the framework is in place for the most part. The tops aren't attached yet, as I've still got to secure cross-member pieces here, just there, there, and obviously these two pieces here and here. That's where the cross member goes. I've got one support leg there so far. I've got another 5 to fit, but I just wanted to make sure it's all go together. Now I've called it a day for now, because obviously, as you can see outside, it's getting dark now, so you can't really see much. It's quite solid as well, considering there's hardly any legs in it yet, or any bracing. But as you can see, I've used the 3B1 softwood for the framework, which has proved quite sturdy actually, better than 2B1. But I have got 2B1 legs, 6'6" by 4'6". I just need to trim just here. There's another bit right in the top corner, just there. I need to trim that off, and another piece just here I need to trim. Now thankfully I've still got 2 lengths of that 3B1 from the slats, so I will be hopefully tomorrow getting it right, as I already had cut the pieces for here, both sides and at the top, but for some reason didn't fit. Now there is a bit of a lip under here which I need to sort out, but I'm thinking of putting some foam tubing or padding or something. So also it hurts like crazy trying to go and ignore the bike. I've put that there out of the way for now. It hurts like crazy trying to crawl under it, so I'm going to have to get some carpet or something. I've got a chair that'll go in the middle for now, but I'm going to get a computer desk chair to fit in there. It's quite spacious actually. It's actually turned out a lot better than I thought it would. You know, it's turned out quite sturdy, it's gone together quite well. I've not made many mistakes. That leg there I'm going to change, it were only a temporary one, just to hold it up. There is another leg underneath here as well, round about, I think it's just there where the framing is, that goes all the way across. I've been to Buxton Builders again today, and I got, instead of just messing about hodgepodging it together, I bought 2 long lengths 6'6" of 2B1 timber, one running this entire length here and the other one along the back edge there. Makes it a lot easier and a lot more sturdy. Now thankfully these pieces here, I actually managed to cut them right, and they're both fitted in, and they were a snug fit. It were these ones here and at the top that I misjudged. I thought I'd got them right and they're a bit too big, so I might go back to Buxton Builders tomorrow and get them cut properly. Obviously there's going to be 2 pieces, one there bracing, another one here, one there, another one further up. That'll give it some rigidity. That piece there is already fitted in, it's already screwed down, that one, but the rest of it hasn't been screwed down yet. I need to get some more screws. I need to get some smaller screws as well, because I've been using metal L brackets for where I can't get in, like over there when it's all been attached, because you can't, obviously can't get behind. So I've used the metal L brackets and they're fitted to make it a lot easier. Now the reason I need to fit some smaller screws is, as you can see from one of the metal L brackets, that screw's too long, just a temporary job. So I'll be changing that before this fitted down. So I'm hoping tomorrow this will all be done. All the framework will be fixed in place, all the cross members will be in place and fixed, all the legs will be in place, and then that's done. Now I was looking on B&Q's website for some insulation, because I kind of cannibalised these, which were going to be for the framing. I thought, bugger it, I need to get the baseboards up. So I'll be getting some of that and doing it section by section. I'll start with the back wall, because that's probably going to be the most difficult, that one and that one. They'll both get done first, then they're out of the way. Now 2 of you so far have commented on the previous video. Thank you to you both. Livingston Simon and Stuart, you know, I appreciate what you've been saying. I'm actually thinking about it, because obviously this is 1.5 foot wide here with 1 foot wide at the back, so obviously this area here is going to act as the fiddle yard area, or what I might do is just have it as a branch line going round. Then at the top end I might have a set of points with a sharp curve that might come back behind here for a couple of sidings, or just a siding, I don't know yet. I mean, when the baseboards are all in place, I'll do another video. Might be before Christmas, might be after. I'm just trying to get as much done as possible and keep you up to date. And I can put the points I've got so far, I can put them in place and show you. You'll be able to see properly then what I am actually thinking of doing. Because obviously there's going to be, I've got the Pico curved set track turnouts, because obviously the tight width, I want to try and keep it as simple as possible. So there's going to be a crossover here, round about in this area here, going over the joint, but obviously the motors will be both sides of that, so obviously there's not going to be any problem. And perhaps another set of points here, which will then feed into some sidings, which will go behind the platform. Now I'm actually thinking of putting the station this side of the layout, along this edge here. Now if I can get enough of a space along here, I'm going to run a bay platform for terminating services that'll then go back. But like I say, I mean, the fiddle yard might start just about here, so there might be a load of embankment here with the branch line running back into its own set of sidings. Or if I've got the space, I might have a couple of sidings, 2 or 3 sidings there, with another line that will run behind those, behind a low back scene, which will separate the two, and just have it so as I can run a train in behind that area, making it look like Guster of Works. So I'd have one back scene there and a separate back scene there, that way at least. Have a photographic back scene on the very back here, which is where the control panel is going to be as well, and that way it looks like perhaps have a collared picture or something along that edge. But I'm not quite sure yet, because I'd go along the entire length with an overbridge at that end, but it'd only just be high enough at that far end so as it doesn't create too much of an obstruction. So that's basically all I've got to tell you at the moment, what I've done. As you can see, empty screw bags. I need to tidy up in here as well, because it is a bit of a mess. I need to tidy up in the back shed as well, the back outhouse as it was, what we're using for storage. So obviously any comments, questions, queries, words of wisdom, advice, you know, please let me know. I won't take it personally if you say, look, you've done this wrong, you should have done it that way, you know, because we're all here to help each other, and that's the main thing. Another thing I've been watching at the minute, which is quite inspirational, is a layout by Jeanette's 16, I think. He's on Facebook, he's on YouTube, he's going a layout based on Stoke Bank. Now he's got his baseboards in, he's got a low level fiddle yard, he's got most of his track work in place, I think. In fact, I think it might all be in place, and it's a stunning looking layout. It's only track work down at the minute, but it is a really nice looking layout, so hop along over, give him a look, you know, if you don't already follow him. So anyway, take care everyone. If I don't, I know I've already said it, but if I don't put another video up before Christmas, have a good Christmas, and I'll probably see you after Christmas. I'll be working Christmas Eve for my sins, but it all goes towards doing some more on the layout. Now, the 156 I bought has had to go. It wasn't a very good runner, so that's had to go. So I haven't got a locomotive or any kind of rolling stock at the moment, so when I do start running something, it'll be with my dad's BR era rolling stock, which is the main thing, you know. Be able to at least run a decent length train, maybe 15-20 wagons without it looking out of place. But keep your eyes peeled for the next update. Take care everyone, enjoy your modelling. Ta-ta for now.